If someone asks you for something unreasonable and then suddenly becomes reasonable, be careful. You didn't win the negotiation. You were guided there. And once you see this pattern, you'll never unsee it again. Imagine this. Someone asks you for 50,000 rupees. You immediately say no. Then they pause, smile, and say, "Okay, fine, just 5,000 rupees." Suddenly, 5,000 rupees feels small, affordable, fair, even generous. But think carefully. If they had asked for 5,000 rupees first, you might have hesitated. This psychological move has a name, the door-in-the-face technique. This psychological move has a name, the door-in-the-face technique. It was first studied deeply by psychologist Robert Cialdini in his book, Influence, and it is everywhere. Sales, politics, relationships, business deals, even your daily conversations. The strategy is simple. Make a large, unreasonable request. Expect rejection. Follow with a smaller request. Trigger the human instinct of reciprocity, and boom, agreement. But why does this work so powerfully? Humans are wired for fairness. When someone compromises, we feel pressured to compromise too. In Influence, Robert Cialdini explains the principle of reciprocity. We feel obligated to return favors, even when we didn't ask for them. The first big request is not meant to succeed. It's meant to create contrast. Our brain doesn't judge value absolutely. It judges relatively. This concept also appears in Daniel Kahneman's book, Thinking Fast and Slow, where he explains how our System 1 mind reacts emotionally and instantly. When the second request comes, your emotional brain whispers, "They reduced it for you. Be fair." But here's the truth. It was designed that way from the beginning. This isn't manipulation in a dramatic villain way. It's structured persuasion. And once you understand it, you stop reacting emotionally and start responding strategically. Let's bring this to real life. A gym asks you to sign up for a 1-year premium plan. You refuse. They offer a 3-month discounted plan. Suddenly, it feels like a deal. A client demands an aggressive deadline. You say it's impossible. They extend it slightly. You feel relieved and accept. A parent says, "No phone for 1 month," then reduces it to 1 week. You feel lucky. But the real baseline was never the first offer. The first offer was the setup. As Chris Voss explains in Never Split the Difference, negotiation is psychological chess. He talks about calibrated questions, emotional mirroring, and tactical empathy. But he also implies something powerful. The first number thrown into a negotiation changes the entire perception of fairness. That's anchoring. Door in the Face combines anchoring with reciprocity. It's not luck, it's structure. Now listen carefully. This is where most people go wrong. They think persuasion is manipulation. It's not. It becomes manipulation only when your intention is selfish. Used correctly, door in the face can create alignment. Example, if you're a freelancer, instead of starting with your lowest price, present your premium package first. Let them reject. Then offer a standard package. The client feels respected. You maintain value, and you avoid underpricing yourself. But here's the discipline rule. Never fake the first offer. It must be realistic, just high, because long-term credibility matters more than short-term wins. This idea echoes in Atomic Habits by James Clear. Systems create results, not impulses. Persuasion should be systematic and ethical, not emotional and desperate. Now I want you to flip this. Instead of asking, "How do I use this?" ask, "When is this being used on me?" Next time someone reduces their demand, pause. Ask yourself, was the first request strategic? If yes, slow down. Remove emotion. Reset the baseline. Negotiate from logic, not relief. Because relief is not agreement. It's psychological pressure releasing. And disciplined people don't react to pressure. They observe it. This is not motivation. This is awareness. And awareness gives power. You're not the side character.